It'd be huge, you know. People kind of ask what I've circled on the schedule the whole year, and this is the one, you know, against a good team and a good environment. And I mean, to come out with this one 6-2 would be awesome.
Why'd you circle this one?
Just kind of because we should have had it last year, you know. And we were obviously in the Pac-12 last year, and now we're in the Big 12. Now it's a conference game instead of just a preseason game or non-conference. So we should have had them last year. So and we weren't as good as we were this year. So hopefully this year it's a little different story.
Where have you seen Kyson grow from last year?
I mean, he's a completely different player. He's still sitting there waiting for his time. And I mean, we talk every day. So his head's screwed on straight. He's ready to go whenever it's his name. Whenever his name is ready to be called. But I mean, I have the utmost respect for that kid. He could have got up and left if he wanted to, and he didn't. He's sticking to the grind. He's sticking to that backfield. Those guys were all really tight group right there. And I mean, he's done a great job of his mental stability and what he's done on the field with his physical aspects of the game.
What's the grind look like for you to keep the body right week in and week out?
Yeah, I mean, it's constantly. Coaches take care of me week in and week out. If I have a little bruise or bang up, they let me know, or I let them know, and they tell me sit out this, sit out that, so they take it a little easier. But I mean, it's just being in the treatment room, ice baths and stretching and stuff, and just making sure I'm keeping my body moving and not. The worst thing you could do is sit there and let it all build up instead of getting out there and moving around and running around. So you got to move around when you're playing ball a lot.
What's the longest ice bath?
That's a 3-4 minutes, as much as you really need. After that, it's really kind of pointless. You just freeze yourself. But I get in there for a few minutes. I let my body cool down. I get the muscles calmed down and get right out.
Scott, what would it mean for this team to be bowl eligible?
I mean, that's the goal. That was the base goal. But I mean, we have bigger things now. A couple teams lose, a couple teams win the rest of this year, and we went out. You never know what can happen. So we're obviously, we're happy that we're possibly almost bowl eligible, but we're looking further past that.
You mentioned why you had it circled on the schedule before the season. Obviously, already getting revenge against Utah earlier in the season. How good does it feel to right those wrongs, kind of?
It feels good because we weren't the team that we should have been. Last year we had a bunch of injuries, and we had guys on the team last year that would have made a big difference on the field, but they came out with injuries early in the season, and that season switched up fast. So having these games that we know we can win and we know we can go in and take a W home with us, it's huge knowing that, instead of just going there and being like, oh, maybe this can happen.
Oklahoma State's had some defensive injuries and not really done a good job stopping the run. So what do you see as an opportunity in this game?
I mean, it's really for us. We got to just keep pushing. We obviously want to run the ball, but we have to be able to throw the ball too. So with their defense, they struggle, and whatever they struggle in, and we're gonna do what we can and what we do best. We're not gonna try to change anything up for anybody. The best teams in the country are people that do what they do best, no matter who they play, not because of what someone else does bad.
You're saying this game might have some rain or a lot of rain. Not playing in a lot of rain or anything about those types of games?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. That just means I get the ball more, so I'm not too worried about the rain or the wetness at all.
Scott, I was hearing some kids the other day that they wanted to dress up as you for Halloween. You hear a lot of that this time of the year?
Not. I heard one of the coaches say it, but I haven't gotten it a lot. But it's awesome to be able to be in those shoes and have those kids and really let them support me and see them want to do that.
Given your last name, is this your favorite holiday at all?
Nah, I mean, this, last year was kind of the first year it really came to fruition, the boo thing. So it's kind of funny that it's coming around like that.
Was there a particular player you dressed up as for Halloween as a kid?
I was always myself, or my older brother. I just wore my pads, threw my helmet on, and walked around. Everybody kind of knew who I was when I was a little kid, small town home. So everybody knew what I was, knew who I was. We all dressed up as football players and stuff, all me and my friends. So it was just us going out as us, just with pads on.
That's maybe the most football player answer
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was probably a 4-year stretch where we just straight football players every year.
Didn't even matter, right?
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.